Good evening, Facebook. I hope your day was blessed and productive. And I'm here to bring you part 2, baby. And you know the topic. He saw the best in me. Yes, sir. In this text, you will notice that this woman could enter to the banquet. And although not certainly welcome, could not be stopped from being there. It is because that I believe when your eyes are truly focused on Jesus, all the criticism, mean stares, and negative vibes given by other people simply disappears. When you're truly focused on Jesus, you become more confident of yourself. I once heard a preacher say, "What you think of me is none of my business." I believe this is a good rule to go by. I can't control someone else's thoughts, nor do I want to. If you think ugly thoughts about someone, it is strictly between you and God. Know that. We need to have confidence in ourselves, but not to the point of arrogance. We need to have confidence, but to the point of we could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I meet so many people who have low self-esteem and little, if any, confidence in their own selves. What I want to tell you, we really won't have a life-changing, powerful belief in God if we don't believe in ourselves also. There's a tremendous power that occurs when you believe in God and believe in yourself. People will try to place you in a box and even expect you to follow their definitions who they think you are. But in this text, this woman was a known sinner. Most people seem to think that this woman she was a prostitute. She did not have a good reputation. People included Simon the Pharisee had already written her off as being a hopeless, no good sinner, unworthy of any consideration and unworthy of their compassion. However, this woman was evidently overcome with the reality of her sin. She probably had realized that Jesus has forgiven her. The thing is, you become aware of your sinful life. The reality of sin in your life is uncomfortable and sometimes even painful to look at it or think about it. It is important to realize that reflecting on your sinfulness is not about feeling guilty, and it is certainly not to make you feel depressed, even though you may find yourself feeling down when you think about it, man. Or you may think about how many times you just missed that mark by an inch. It is important to be honest with yourself. My mom always told me, it's wrong to lie to other people, but when you lie to yourself, that's just plain stupid. But it's mostly important to be honest with God, man. It ain't like you can lie to him. Be honest to God about your entire self. Even though the little dusty little corners in your mind, the little dusty little corners in your heart, be honest because he already know. God doesn't just love you when you're good. Let me say that again. God doesn't just love you when you're good. This is one thing for sure. Man will always ostracize you, reject and criticize you. Even in the very house of God, man, which is totally against the word of God. You can't do that. If anyone is caught in a trespass, you who are spiritual, restore such a one in a spirit of gentle, not all angry and gotta be tough and beat on your chest, silverback gorilla style. Each one look into yourself, so you too will not be tempted. Galatians chapter 6 and 1. Notice, it doesn't say to totally ignore anyone, or to treat them as if they was a leper and just hope they will go away and find another church. When you become aware of your sinful life, please don't do what so many people do, which is simply going on living a sinful life. Those people believe that God couldn't possibly forgive them of all the sinful things they've done. Just like, no, God ain't gonna forgive me. No, I don't think so. But I done did too much dirt. I done freaked too much. I done went out there and popped too much, rolled too much, drank too much. God can't forgive me of that because I know I heard his voice and I know God ain't gonna forgive me. That is a lie. We don't serve a God like that. The devil is a lie. Allow yourself to go back in time to the moment you realized that you was living in a sinful life. What image comes to mind? How do you feel when you sinned? Share those thoughts or feeling with God. Well, this is the end of part 2, baby. Tomorrow, I will give you part 3. This is special, guys. But you got to always remember that Jesus is the ultimate lover. He is the ultimate forgiver. He is the ultimate redeemer. And he is the ultimate receiver. Receive you right in his arms and love you tight. Well, if you enjoyed it, please share it. Peace, love, and happiness.